And we're live. Hello, I'm James Felty Douglas, the founding member of VidYen LLC. Kind of like the financial major designer, so on. Learning a lot more server stuff than I would like to know, but pushing along. Anyways, this is a quick tutorial video for my friends and beta testers and anyone who just wants to test the site really quick, because I guess I just want to get this out there before we have a whiteboard video. I got, get some people together, put a professional video. I just want to get this out there so people can know how to use the site without me having to explain on Discord every 5 minutes, like click here, click here, click here. Anyways, VidYen.com is an alternative monetization system. I kind of got the idea from a lot of the free-to-play online games, which I play all the time with people online. So a lot of those they have monetization, but they don't have advertisements in the game. So I thought, what if we made a YouTube alternative that was more like a video game? So I just we put this together. It took a few months, but hopefully we're ready to go live. Only thing I don't like is that we don't have the SSL key yet. That'll be in the next 24 to 48 hours. I've already been yelling at our provider to say, where's our SSL key? Get it, we need it. So if you don't trust us, just create a fake YouTube account to play around with. I've got 20. Google's told me to stop making new accounts. So what you want to do is just make a YouTube account. Like here, there's my Captain Tarbar, an old EVE Online character. So I've uploaded videos here. Just use GIFs. Somebody's gonna shoot me now. And of different videos I've put them on YouTube. So my channel, let's say my channel got demonetized. I'm not getting advertisements. I'm not going to get into that because I haven't even tried to monetize this channel. So I'm going to go to VidYen. I'm going to use this. I'm going to log in by default. Something we should work on is have some login. So I'm going to go to any of these will actually get you to the login if you just click like promote, so on. Like you try to do something. Otherwise, you can just watch videos. The difference between YouTube and VidYen is that we need engagement, not views. And I know a lot of people are probably not going to like that, but I think engagement is better than views because otherwise you're wasting bandwidth, and we're not doing advertisement as our basis model. And when we do have it, in a sense, there'll be a corner for advertising. We're not going to have them on the videos themselves, but in a place where somebody can watch their own points. Like it's actually I didn't not say stole, but I saw this idea on Shop Heroes. It's a great free-to-play phone game. Basically, you watch ads in the corner and they give you free GM. So that's the idea. So let me log in. So I'm going to go to my profile. Oh, geez. Hold on 1 second. Let's log out and start from the beginning. All right. So you click on, let's go home. And the site is slow. We're kind of using test servers. But to be fair, you already got lined up to use the Google Cloud. But for now, rather than spend hundreds of dollars on hosting, we're just going to have it on a beta test server, alpha test. I'm going to click my profile. All right. So quick and dirty. We probably could use better fonts. We're still working on that. So you got your standard policy agreement, yada yada. Authorize. If you want to see the policy agreement, of course, if you click on this, you're agreeing just like any other website. Don't like it, don't use the site. You don't have to. Just go back to YouTube. But basically, you have to agree to YouTube policy anyway for using the site. So we're going to use the sign in with Google. We've registered our Google Dev account, so we wouldn't be able to log in if we haven't proved to Google we own this URL and so on. But again, I do really want to get our SSL up in the next 48 hours, hopefully 24 hours. I need to send some angry emails tonight. All right, so let's sign in with Google. Well, I'm showing my email. All right, well, this is a test account. You probably could have guessed that email anyway. It's got two-factor authentication on it, so you can try. So let's sign in. Yeah, I probably should change that password length. And I will do that after this video before I post it. That password length is not that strong. All right, so, but again, the only thing on this account, this is not a video game account. This is just primarily, if you steal it, all you're going to get access to some hangouts with some friends that I don't, from EVE Online, that's about it. And these YouTube videos are worthless. Other than that, it's not even like a security account. Just saying. All right, so we're logged in. Welcome. You got your you can tell you're logged in because you got your name, you got your VidYen points. I'm already in our talks with an artist to kind of get some better graphics here, but we just needed the code to get working. So, all right. So let's say I'm a new person and I want to do some videos. All right. So I'm going to go to, let's upload videos. Actually, I've already used this account to upload them, so you probably won't have all these videos ready. Oh, before we get, let's go to profile. right, here's me testing some code. Let's delete that. Actually, let me test something on the fly so I don't make sure I'm not crazy, because we specifically were testing this to save. Yeah, all right. So, all right, cool. We were actually doing something. Alright, so I'm just making sure on the fly. Alright, so I just wanted to put some LTC wallet. I was actually testing to see if we could have HTML on the profiles, and we know. So, alright, so you can't put HTML on somebody's cross-scripting in your profile comments and whatever. So I put my LTC wallet in here in case you want to donate. You don't have to, but that was just a test because I think that's actually something we're going to be using in the future. So I'm going to save. We got our profile set up. You can change your name. Doesn't matter. Email stays the same because this is linked to your Google account. If you don't want us to know your Google email, make up another Google email and upload your videos to a separate account. Simple as that. But otherwise, we will know your email. But I have no intention of selling your email because I don't want your email. Jesus, no. But anyways, so let's say, oh, there's some other features. You can choose a background file. But here's my profile picture. And let's go to VidYen videos, and you can kind of see a preview of your profile. And this is pretty much for you. This looks like your profile, and don't mind this, the squeezed images. We're still working on that. So here's what sort of categories we already have, and me just messing around. So let's say you won't have these when you first log in. So you want to click here to upload a video. Technically, it's not uploading a video. It's actually just linking. Did we have any videos that weren't? Oh, this is a basic search. You can search for the name. I'm gonna just do 100 so we can see everything. All right. All right. So this video I just uploaded. Now, quick word of warning: YouTube's API is not instant. If you upload a video to YouTube, you may have to wait 3 minutes if it doesn't show up. You have to make sure you're using the same account that you used to log into YouTube as you did Google. We're using the YouTube API, and it pulls all that. So that's that. So if it's not assigned to a category, it'll say add video to category. Now, for currently, you can switch back and forth categories, and we're kind of unique because I don't really like the Steemit model where you're tagging like 5 different tags. Everyone's gonna have a category. If you're not sure, make a best judgment for now. Eventually, we're gonna have subcategories and everything. For now, for the Emperor, I'm gonna put this in Science and Tech. Sisters of the Emperor. All right, so we want to add this video. All right, now to show you something, I'm gonna go look at the home page. It's not actually doesn't show up in Science and Tech. Keep in mind the front page is high value property, and this is going to be there's going to be subcategories. So like the Science and Tech, you can be like 40th place, but currently you can only be 5th, and you have to kind of fight with other users to be at top. So for now, let's go back to our VidYen videos. Oh, and if you switch categories, it only retains the video, the points for that category, so it keeps you from cheating. So like you go to Science and Tech, and let's do that now. I'm going to promote this for 1,000 VidYen. It's kind of excessive, but I've been kind of test mining with this just to see what we make. So we get 1,000. Make sure you type 1,000. We root out. You can type in words in there, but it says you need to enter an appropriate number. All right, so kind of weird showing this, but for the Emperor, that's going to be on the front page. Now it shows up. Now keep in mind, you can promote other people's videos on the front, but you can only do it on the front page. So that's kind of, let's see, what else do I like? I don't like that. So let's say Von Felty here. He's got the as an Armor 3 video. That's another test count I've had. So this is 550. 550. I'm not going to do the math. I'm just going to add 500. Submit. And I've just promoted this other person for 500. Now, the other way, see, now his video moved up in rank. The goal is to kind of have it over here. I don't know, because humans read right to left. And if you get on the front page, you'll earn more VidYen because you get the most traffic and people will be commenting. And we'll talk about that and how that works in a second. So you want to fight for real estate. Alternatively, there's another neat system. And I'll go into this one. So, oh geez, here's I've added like mountain blade blower band sounds. So let me mute this so I can play. So here's a video. You go to a page, you can comment, hello, and when I comment, this person will actually get 10 points. And so on. We can show that in the VidYen vault, and so on. But the thing is, it actually goes to the next video in the top. Now, YouTube automatically has this AI that says, well, this video, you probably like that. But here, it's all user decided because users vote over this. All right, let me pause it really quick. Currently, it's this video, and by default, it's 100 points to 101 points to get it on there, 100 and whatever, depending on how much times they promote it. So I'm competing with this guy. So I'm going to go to that video that I added. Actually, that's me. So you actually compete with yourself. And I'm going... There's music outside, which is kind of annoying, but we'll deal with it. Hopefully it won't pick up on the copyright. So, all right, so lovely neighborhood. So we hit promote. I might have to do this in the morning, but I want to get this out. I'm sure if we get the professional video out, then whatever. So I'm going to hit confirm. We're going to promote this. You can confirm. Oh, keep in mind there is a bug when you're promoting videos while the page refreshes. If you keep on hitting submit like a very impatient person, it's going to spend all your points. It'll spend it, deduct it. You'll be promoted to high heaven, but you're going to spend all your points. All right, so we go back to this video. That was this one. All right, no. Yeah, this one and this one. All right, so now this video will autoplay. Keep in mind there's no delay, so if you want people to kind of get the next video, don't do this. I did a quick test, 10-second videos to see the autoplay work. So it's playing. And the next video that promoted, so there's two places of competition like a video game. On the front page for front space and popular videos themselves. So maybe you can't compete on the front page, but you see a video that you like, YouTube superstar, so you compete on the side for their points. This one doesn't have one, so let me do that now. Let's just go back and let's pick out promote. Oh, that's not what. Make sure you hit the promote button. I'll do that right now. So, not the video itself. Well, that makes sense. You want to click on the video, click on promote. So, I don't know. We'll talk about that in development. All right. So, that's the answer for right now of what's going on. How do you earn points to spend? Because obviously, I've been playing around. I got 8,000. So, let me go to the VidYen vault. And word of warning, these numbers do change because we play around with the inflation. We do use blockchain technology, but we don't use blockchain for the point system. Somebody's going to ask me, is this crypto, is this fiat? We use crypto for the monetization, but for the points themselves, like a video game or an online game, it's completely fiat. We can change it we can change it if there's a bug. Again, word of warning, this is test and the points may be wiped out at any given time, so don't get angry if you spend a lot of time and it gets wiped out because of a bug. We will try not to let that happen, but I can't guarantee it. This is not like, we're not actually creating an ICO or a blockchain. So you're not, by using the site, you're only going to be losing your time, not effort. We're not actually accepting money. The goal is actually pay people out, but currently, I don't know, it's like a video game that wipes their characters during the alpha. Also, the links in our Discord servers here. I need to make this a lot more pretty. But anyways, so how do you earn? Let's go back to VidYen Vault. This shows all your transactions. Not all transactions are in here. Spending is not, and I want to get that in there. So when you comment on a video, you're actually awarded a meager comment just by commenting on somebody else's video. Kind of gives you an incentive to post, but we may change that if it becomes outrageous. If you were commenting at every single video, it's like 1 point. There's better ways to earn it, and that's why we give incentives. All right, so people, my test account commented on here. You can click on the username, or you could actually click here to see how they commented. So if somebody else comments on your video, you get 9 points. I don't have the current numbers currently. We'll do that in the explainer video. There's actually some earned VidYen that shows it, but it's currently different from what it is. Actually, I think mining is the best. If you want to earn VidYen, if you need VidYen and you're not earning it organically, well, let's get into that. I use two terms, organically and mining. We'll eventually have ad watching, but we don't have that enabled. Still, we need the SSL and the ad people to review the site. But we can do mining now. So let's talk about that. That's the quickest way to earn videos, and these numbers are not correct. I changed it around. Comments are moving around. We're actually going to, we're going to actually change the system, which you didn't get in the first pass for Alpha 1.1. We're actually going to change the comment to where you actually have to spend 10 points, but you give 9 points to the actual video person you're talking to. So there's a little exchange fee, not really a fee, just kind of generation, just to make sure that the site can keep. We're not giving away VidYen too much. It's giving away for free like video game gold, like World of Warcraft gold, but not too free. So you can't like infinitely send comments back and forth and forever have VidYen. So there's a little, when you comment, there'll be delay or a little decrease over time. Not much, but just a little. So basically, you would give 9 or 10 points to a user in a comment. They would earn 10, and you spend 10, they would earn 9. So if you like somebody, the idea is that you would mine or watch ads. You go to the YouTube stars page. It's like, I love you, and you hit 10 points, and so on. So the posting video, subscribe. These numbers are, I gotta change these, but I was wanting to do this tonight before things start happening, because I need to get on social media and all that stuff. I just wanted to get this out for the friends, because a lot of people, it's hard to explain 10 times on Discord, like how do you do it. All right, so currently we're using mining. This is XMR mining. Currently, in its explanation, some word of warnings. This should not be done on a phone. We'll probably get around to ad watching, so you can do it on your phone. You can do it on your phone. I have done it on my phone, but it's not good for your battery. You probably want to do this on a PC or your phone when it's plugged in, because it will drain your battery if you don't. To kind of explain what this is, if you're not familiar with Bitcoin or coin hashing, Bitcoin and various other, we actually don't use Bitcoin, we use actually Monero, which is actually specifically designed for browsers instead of graphics cards. I don't know, hopefully the technology will be out there for us. I have to give you a word of warning, this has gotten a bad rap because what happened was Pirate Bay and a couple of things with Showtime, they put some Monero miners using CoinHive, they put it on their websites, they didn't tell anybody. People are sitting there like, why is my laptop's fan going up to 100% the entire time while I'm watching this movie? The movie's like frame. So a lot of people got angry. CoinHive realized this was a problem, so they said we got to stop letting people mine without permission. If you're not careful, you can actually get to a site, and I actually recommend using uBlock Origin. That will block this by default. You can also use new measures. When I say block this by default, it's good and generally to have this now, because we are giving you we're asking for your consent. We're letting you know. And we kind of put it on a side page so that we're not doing this all the time without you knowing about it. At least if it is, let me know. Get on my Discord, ping me. It's like somebody put a coin miner that you're not supposed to have on the sites, because I do games and I don't want to have this in the background and my CPU is like 100%. So anyways, so what happens, it mines a fraction of a penny worth of Monero. And we want to increase this so people can mine like 24 hours. But currently, let's say we understand the consent. I want to put some animations on here just to make it look nice. But anyways, here's our current monetization system. Currently, we've got AdBlock on. Here's something important. If you use uBlock, AdBlock Plus, a little bit different. I'd recommend AdBlock or uBlock just because it's a little bit memory intensive, and I recommend just for this where it says disable uBlock only on this page. Hold down your control and hit this, because just in case something I say this because I don't like ads and I don't watch ads on my computer, because Forbes did this. Forbes like, we hate ad blockers. We're only gonna let you look at our content if you turn off ad blockers, and they did. And immediately one of their advertising companies hosted malware and infected all these computers. So I've tested CoinHive, several computers, John has too, and we have not got viruses on any of the profiles. I can't guarantee that somebody may hack CoinHive and put viruses on their computer, but currently they're trying to make money, so hopefully they're not going to be owned by the government or whatever. So anyways, now that we have the ads, these are CAPTCHAs used for confirmations. There's actually a simple miner. The CoinHive miner is not running, and I probably should. I didn't set it up, but I'll probably show it a little bit later. But trust me, the CPU will go to 100% when I click this. And what it does, hopefully the video won't lag. There it goes. So it's actually mining 124 hashes. If you want to know what that is in worth in XMR, it takes about 1 million hashes to earn like 0.000 or something XMR. It's not much. I had Iron King, my friend and tester. He tested this for about. He tested. I think he earned by making 1,000 hashes. All right, so we earned 10 VidYen points. I click OK. The number goes up by 10. Let me just do verify. This takes a little longer time. If you're on a slow computer, I'd recommend only doing this one. If you go to your CPU, you can see what's going on. But it only mines while it's doing this. Ooh, it's slow, and it's running my... Yep, my fans are kicking on. So I don't recommend this. Only do this when you're in a pinch and you need some VidYen to spend. We may alter the commenting system so it's not so intensive, which I guess we'll get into my next point about how are you going to monetize. Oh, it's lag. Oh, it's lag. All right, let's put it this way. Let's say you only want to do this for a little bit. We're actually working on a simple miner, which I'm going to watch the video actually see if this actually works while it's mining. All right, so it's probably because I'm running streaming software and the mining software at the same time. It doesn't actually affect your graphics card, it's just the CPU. So actually we're running hard disk. What it's doing is mining hashes. It's basically solving complex mathematical formulas and actually determining. It doesn't take up much bandwidth. It's mostly processor intensive. I actually emailed the CoinHive developer and said, can we just have a hash maker like this that's not so it runs up to 100%, because a simple miner, you can limit simple miner to only doing 10% to 100%, so that way you won't notice it if you have it running in the background. But anyways, it's almost done. Come on. Oh, no. Lag. All right, I'm just going to refresh. Well, I want to get my 100 VidYen. All right, so I got my 100 VidYen points, and you see it goes up. So that's how you earn it. If I go to my VidYen vault, it tells me how much points I've earned from mining. So, and actually, we'll talk about something else. We'll go back to the leaderboard. You know, I'm the tallest or highest because I've mined the most. And there's my test account. Where's Iron King? Did he spend? Yeah, Iron King spent a bunch of points apparently. I don't know what he spent it on because we haven't got that yet, so we can say we just have people who've been promoted. I don't know about that language there, but the people who've been promoted but not actually have this. So there's two on the leaderboards. There's two things. There's how many points you have currently and how many times you promoted. So if I promote myself or another person's video, their numbers goes up. Eventually we're going to add mining and currently how many and other stuff. So Iron King would be the leaderboard of mining and so on. So, but all right, let's get to the good part. How are we going to monetize this? All right. So I did the math, and if we had 3 million VidYen points, would probably we could profitably give somebody $5 for 3 million VidYen points. That sounds a lot, but keep in mind we're not doing 3 million views. We're doing 3 million VidYen points, and the idea is eventually people with strong computers that can whiz through that really quick, they can earn a lot of VidYen, and either if they really wanted to, they could eventually cash out from mining. It's probably more easier just to use NiceHash and mine Bitcoin directly with their video cards or Ethereum. But if they want, it's a way to kind of reward people that you like. The idea is that you mine, you earn some currency like in game. There'll be other ways to earn currency and there'll be other rewards, I think. But you give it to people who you like their videos. Eventually, instead of giving just like 10 points for a comment, you'll be able to say one lump sum. I'm going to give you 100 points now, or I'll give you 1,000 points or whatever. The people you watch, they will get the money. It's kind of like Patreon, but we're doing it through hashes and VidYens. So currently, we're just testing this out. There's no automated RNP system. This link doesn't work. But the idea is that we're going to actually buy back VidYen and then delete it from the system. But we have to kind of ease into it to figure out how much XMR we're earning versus that. And once we get ads installed, we may reverse it. I don't know how the ad companies may not like it because it'll be agnostic. The ads will be on that page, it will not be on the user's page. It will be up to the users, and we're giving the users the freedom to determine where your VidYen. So if you watch a lot of videos, but you don't like this particular person, you don't have to give them VidYen, but you see this other person, they don't have many views, so I'm going to give my VidYen points to them. So it's basically, rather than views, we're letting the user decide where they're going to spend their points. And eventually, like I said, I did the math of the price of the hashes of the XMR, so it's like 3 million VidYen points for like $5. So you got 3 million VidYens. And what we do currently, if somebody comes to me and say, hey, I got 3 million VidYen points, right now I'll be kind of skeptical. It's like, we don't have that much traffic unless you had... Don't do this. Don't use all the computers at work to mine VidYen. Don't do it. But if you somehow got that, we say, okay, we're only pay out every 5 hours, or not every 5 hours, or every once a day. Somebody comes to us. We'll look at your logs. We'll figure out, all right, this person legit. If the XMR hashes don't match for some reason, it's like something's not right here. So if you're going to cheat or hack or do something, just tell us, and if the fix is worth it, we may give you the payout anyway. So Sean wants to do Google Wallet, since we all got the Google accounts here. I was thinking doing Litecoin because I like Bitcoin. So let's talk about the short future. I'm going to do, what we're going to do, since I don't think anybody just playing around the site is going to make 3 million points in a week. And we'll have to play with that depending on if the site does start making money with that monetization system. I'd like to hear if any of you have any ideas, just feel free to pop on Discord, let me know. But ideas for the next week, if we get this working, I wouldn't like to have this until we have the SSL, so maybe Friday the, what is today, the 22nd, look at my phone. Yes, I'm the best, this is why I don't YouTube, this is why I want to make other people, alright, so Friday the 26th, midnight, I may just check back on our Facebook page or other videos that I made. I'll probably put it in the Reddit or on Discord. But I was thinking for the first 3 or 4 users that are top in VidYen points, or I think VidYen points are good now, because keep in mind you can spend points to make points, but if you spend all your points and you can't earn it back because you invested poorly in where your promotions were, like you invested on some dude that doesn't get any hits on the sidebar, yeah, that's on you. This is a little game of economics. This is why I want to make a video game. The game is on you. You figure it out. But whoever has the top 4, I've got some games to give away. I think I was going to give away, you can see there's a video floating around that I was going to give away Albion Online, maybe like Stellaris. I've got a copy of Stellaris that I need to give away. I was thinking about a starter pack and Star Citizen. Don't hold me to this because this is not defined yet. And maybe a copy of Mountain Blade. So if you're into games, also because I got a lot of cryptocurrency friends, I was thinking about maybe giving away $20 worth of Litecoin, depending on what the price is. Friday, it's gone down. It's like from 200 to 175. We'll see. But anyways, don't hold me to that. But we're going to do some contests soon and giveaways just to see if we can get people to flesh out the bugs. Because currently, this is all new to me. I'm really excited to get it up and running and actually working. Hopefully we'll be able to get this up and working in a special way that will keep people from worrying about advertisers demonetizing them constantly. So let's do that. And if you have any questions, pop on Discord and give me a shout out. Thank you. Have a good day.